Jason, and thanks for tuning into my channel Pips-N-Chits. Today I'm going to do another solo playthrough of a game that I uploaded a few weeks ago called Pioneer Rails. It's a 2023 flip and write where I am trying to make the best poker hand while also laying out railroad tracks in the Old West. And I want to try to beat a base score of 60 points. Now, you can check the link in the description below, or hopefully the card that you should be seeing on the screen here for that beginning game. But today I'm going to ratchet up the difficulty a little bit. I am going to play medium, where I have to beat at least 5 objectives, still with that basic score of 60 points and not get penalized. Hopefully we can do that. And a brand new map. It's a map that I've never played before, so today will be the first time I played that. Hopefully we can pull it off. I'm not going to get too much in the rules. I'll talk about the things and strategy as I play the game. The game itself is played over 4 rounds, and those 4 rounds are broken up into 5 turns per round, so the game has a hard out at 20 turns. I'm trying to make the best poker hand while exploring the Old West and trying to get as many victory points as I can to beat that win condition of 60 points. So without further ado, let's go down to the table and get right into it. Alright, thanks for meeting me back here down at the table. Today I'm going to be playing my second playthrough of a 2023 flip and write called Pioneer Rails. If you missed the first episode, go ahead and click on that card and go back and watch that, where we played on easy level. Today I think I'm going to crank it up a notch. We are going to play medium. So we will have a total of 5 objectives that we have to complete. Hopefully targeting a base score of 60 points. Now, for every objective that I do not meet, we are going to penalize ourselves by 10 points. In other words, if I do not complete one objective, then we have to beat a score of 70. If I do not complete 2 objectives, I have to complete a score of 80 or better, and so on and so forth. Just to show you the map, this was the map from the easy game that we played, and I'm just flipping it over. You'll notice that it is a completely different map. I've never played with this map before, and I think we got to name our map here, and with this river going right down the middle, maybe we just call it Split Plains. And some fictional town somewhere, Split Plains. So now we have to get our objectives before we start the game. And here we have our 3 decks of objective cards. We have our Sheriff's deck, our Horseshoe deck, and our Train deck. We are going to go ahead and shuffle these up and select one card from these randomly. And these will be placed out in a deck that we will start revealing in rounds 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to set this deck aside right here, I think, for now. And we'll go ahead and select a random card from the Horseshoe deck. And that'll be our objective there. And then lastly, we are going to get our Sheriff's deck, and we will go ahead and shuffle that up and pick a random card, and this will be our last objective. Now we take all 3 of the remaining decks, and we're going to shuffle them up really good. And because we said we were going to play medium game, we are going to reveal 2 of these cards at the beginning. And these will be our face-up objective cards that we will have to try to target and beat unless we get penalized those 10 points. So I think that's a decent job. So let's go ahead and reveal our first one. And our first card here, we have to go ahead and deposit 5 nuggets into any bank. Hopefully that's not too hard. And we'll go ahead and shuffle again. And we're going to pick one more. And this horseshoe one looks like we have to complete 2 mountain Let me pause that real quick. I forget what this one is. So let me go ahead and read what that is, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. This means I have to build 2 tunnels from 2 different stations. So from our 4 stations out here, I have to make at least 2 tunnels through these mountains. And if you recall, the mountains are these double hex gray rocky things that are kind of randomly on the map, and we can only go through them using a special action, meaning I have to get a town to do that special action of tunneling. And if you recall, we start the game off with 1 town right here that's already circled, and everything else we are going to score up. Now we're going to go ahead and take our poker cards, and we are going to shuffle this up. We are going to burn the top card and reveal 2 cards. And from those 2 cards, we get to decide what action we want to do. So I think that's okay shuffle right there. And we'll go ahead and place our deck right here. And if you recall, we're going to go ahead and we're going to burn the top card. And then we are going to reveal these 2 cards, and both of them are queens. And from here, I just need to select what station. Well, I think I like the Queen of Hearts right here, because my strategy, I need to start getting, if I want to tunnel here and get to the banks, I'm going to have to get more towns. And I think my best bet right now is to travel this direction. So 1, 2, and 3. And I'm hoping to sequester this cattle ranch right here from this cattle ranch. And because I put 1 train line next to this gold nugget, we are going to go ahead and circle our first gold nugget here. And I'm going to go ahead and put the queen down here. So now we go ahead and discard those 2 cards. Moving into turn number 2 of round number 1, we will go ahead and burn this first card here, and we will select 2 new cards. And now I have a Jack of Diamonds and a 10 of Clubs. Okay, I think I'm going to take the 10 of Clubs. So I'll put that up there so you know I'm picking the 10 of Clubs. And I'm going to split this up. Now remember, every time that we leave a station, or every time, we get to draw 3 railroad tracks leaving from one of our stations. So I think I like the fact that I can go right here and connect get a town right there. So I am going to circle a town. And that leaves me, I use 2 tracks, that leaves me with 1 more track. I don't think it's a bad idea to come down here, because I'm hoping to sequester these 2 or separate this one from this one, and that'll give me a chance now, because I have 2 of these, to make my first foray into a tunnel here and maybe end up down here. So that's kind of my tentative plan if it goes my way. Oh, and I'm sorry, I forgot to write the 10 in here. I always forget to do that. Okay, burning a card. And there goes our 3rd queen. Yikes. Okay, we have an Ace of Hearts and we have a King of Hearts. I do like the fact that there's only 1 ace and 1 king, so we still have an ability to get a pair. Or we could go for a straight. Doesn't really matter, I think, because the odds right now are pretty even. So let's just go with the ace for right now. And we will go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. And we got another town right here. And I'm going to go ahead and write the ace in here. And in doing that, I've now sequestered one cattle ranch. So we'll go ahead and cross that one out just to show that we have used that. And now we are going to go on to turn number 4. We're going to burn a card. There's another jack. And let's see, we have a 10 and a jack. Wow. Okay, let me think about this, because if I take the jack, if I get a king on the next turn around, which there's only 2 kings out here, there is a possibility I could get a straight. Otherwise, I could get a, I could get a 10, and I could get 3 of a kind. Right now, the 10 at least guarantees me 1 pair, so... But that's with spades. I kind of like the idea of clubs, though, because I can go ahead and sequester this and do a tunnel action at the same time and get closer to that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take the jack of clubs. And I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to pause just for a second here. Because I'm going to have to use, in order for me to tunnel through this, I have to use a town action. And the town, again, using a special action, I can go ahead and go through here. And I still have 1 more track left. Remember, every time you use a special action, you also get 1 additional track as well. So I had used 2 plus the 1 from the special action. I have 1 left over. We are going to go right here. Now, I have also sequestered this cattle ranch, because the river acts as a natural guide or a natural border, as do the mountains here. So it is blocked from this direction, and the river is blocked from this direction, and this track right here blocks this. So we have sequestered a 2nd cattle ranch. So we'll go ahead and circle that up, and we'll go ahead and cross that out. And what did I take? Oh yeah, I took the jack. Oh man, I thought I meant to take that's okay. I'm sticking with it anyway. I'm sticking with it. Not my mistake earlier. I think I originally thought about taking the 10, but we're gonna hope that we either get a 10 for a pair or a king for a straight. So burn that card right there, burning that 10, and these are the last 2 cards that we have. Well, we have an ace, we definitely have a pair, and we have a jack. So we have a pair either way. It's just a matter of, do I take the spades or the hearts? I think in this case, I'm going to take the hearts right here. So I'm going to take the jack, and the reason being is I want to start on this bank right here, and I need to get another gold nugget. So we are going to go 1, 2, 3, and right now I have put 1 track next to this gold nugget, so we've definitely got that going. And we'll go ahead and cross that one out, showing that we've done that. See, 2 nuggets. If I go to a bank, if I continue this action right now, I could use another town to do this, and I get at least 1 bank, and I could automatically deposit those 2. That's not necessarily a bad idea. Let's see, where are our other banks? So we have a bank here. That's going to be tough to get from possibly the spades action. And where's our other bank? Wow, we got another bank way up here. That's going to be tough to get as well. We could possibly come from this diamonds and maybe tunnel through and get it that way out. We might have to tunnel through and circle around, but I don't know. I could always get this later. So we've got 1 tunnel built. I've got 2 nuggets, but no banks. We're going to find out what our third or our next card is here in a minute. I'm nowhere close to getting to a saloon, so we'll just put our jack down there, and because we've got one pair of jacks, we are going to just that's 1 point, one times, and we did not get this, so we're just getting 1 point. Not very great right there. And for all intents and purposes, that is, I'm not going to go ahead and use any other actions. And that, my friends, is the end of round number 1. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start round number 2. So let's go ahead and take all of our cards, and we are going to shuffle our deck up, and we'll start a new draw deck. And get this done real good, and then we'll go ahead and reveal our next objective card. And hopefully be able to make a little bit more progress this next turn. Or this next round, that is. Okay, that's a pretty decent shuffle, I think. Alright, we're going to reveal our next card, and we have to encircle 2 train yards. Yikes. Okay, so let's identify our train yards. We've got one way up here. We have one way over here. Where else do we have a train yard? Gosh. Oh, we have one right here. Boy, this is going to be much tougher to get this time around, I think. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm not too worried about these ones. This one's going to be a little tough to get, so we'll see what happens here. All right, we're going to burn our very first card and reveal 2 cards. We have Queen of Clubs and Jack of Diamonds, and let's figure out what we're going to do. Well, let's see. If I go with the clubs, it'd be kind of nice to get down and get this town action here, and that at least guarantees us 1 saloon. But we'll also get a saloon if we go this direction as well. That's not too bad. See, 1, 2, 3. That'll definitely get us a saloon and get us closer to this train. And that might not be a bad thing, because I think we can grab another gold nugget here. And otherwise, Jack of Diamonds. Well, we could get a gold nugget. 1, 2. We could get close to a town and sequester another one. So at this point, it's pretty kind of even. So maybe let's start out up here. Yeah, let's go with the Queen of Clubs, because I think it might be better. We have a better chance possibly of targeting this area. So we're going to go with the Queen of Clubs, and we are going to go 1, 2, and 3. Now, I've got 2 tracks next to the saloon, so we'll definitely score double points here. And I've also got another gold nugget. So we'll go ahead and cross that gold nugget out and circle that up there. And that's kind of looking good. If I can get there, then we sequester off this one as well. Whoa, gosh, wait, hang on. I think we might have already sequestered, because remember, mountains act as a natural barrier. So if I'm thinking this out correctly, this cattle ranch butts up against these mountains. It butts up against the edge of the board, and it butts up against these mountains here. I think that is considered sequestered. Let me double check, just make sure I don't have to draw that line, but I think that one might be sequestered right now. Yes, according to page 6 in the rule book, this is considered sequestered because these mountains right here, I don't have to draw that line. That is a natural barrier. So we'll go ahead and cross that one out, and that bumps us up one more cattle ranch right there. So we'll go ahead and burn our next card, which is a queen. And we got another queen and an ace of hearts. I kind of think I want to take the queen because that at least guarantees me at least a pair. The other two queens are out. And I want to take advantage of these double points. There's already one ace. There might be a chance for us to get another ace, but I think we'll go ahead and take the diamonds anyway. So we'll take the queen of diamonds right here, and we will start from this direction. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and we're going to hopefully sequester this one here pretty quick, but we definitely got ourselves a gold coin. So we have 4 gold coins, or 4 gold nuggets, that is, and we just need to complete a bank, and we can go ahead and deposit those. So put those aside in our discard pile. We will burn a card. We will reveal 2 cards. We have a king and a jack of clubs. There's already one jack out. There's no kings. Let's go ahead and take the king because there's a better chance of kings coming out. And let's see. Oh boy. If I take... I don't know if I wanted to go this direction because I don't want to waste... Well... Let me think about this for a second, because if I go down this direction, if I use all 3 to get here, I can only use one of these this turn, and if I grab the second one, that doesn't do me any good. So maybe I use an action, the tunnel through. Maybe I do that. Yeah, okay, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and cross out another town here. That's going to give me a special action. And with that special action, I am also going to get 1 additional track. So I have a total of 4 tracks that I can lay. So the very first one I'm going to do is 1 right there. And oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm gonna retract that. I can't do that because I already used the tunnel action down here, and I can only use this from 1 station. I can only do 1 station, not 2, or 1 tunnel. That is, not 2 tunnels. So I'm gonna take that back. So. Excuse me here. I am going to erase this, and let's see. So now that only leaves me still with 3 tracks. What do I want to do? Well, you know what? We'll go up here. We're going to go 1, 2. We're going to go 3 right there. So we've got our first track next to a rail station. I need to do 2 more sides, but that gets me another gold nugget right there. So we'll go ahead and circle that up. And as a reminder, I didn't do this earlier. I should have done it. We're going to basically circle or cross that one out. That indicates that we've done this one here. I'm not going to use any special actions. I guess maybe I could, but I'm not going to. And we're going to go ahead and draw or burn our next card and draw 2 more. We have 10 of spades and 10 of diamonds. Wow, okay. I think we want the diamonds. I definitely think we want the diamonds because that'll get us our first train track. Or rail yard, that is. So let's go ahead and write 10 down here. And we'll take the diamonds and we will go 1, 2. And that has us crossing out this first train right there, or rail yard. And we have one more track left. Where do we want to go? You know what? I think, well, I kind of would hate to fork this off because I would use one just to gain one back. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I still have one left to go. I guess we'll just burn it down here. We can maybe grab this on our next round. Okay, we have one more turn left in this round. Go ahead and burn a card. There is a 10. Oh gosh. So, hoping there's at least a king here so we can get 2 pair. There we go, 2 pair. All right, they're both kings. And do I want spades or diamonds? Now we haven't done anything at all in the spade area. But if I go use the diamonds, I could sequester this off and grab another town. So I might just do that. So I think we're going to go ahead and use that king of diamonds there. And we are going to go 1 and 2. That leaves me 1 track left, but I am going to circle this. And that gets me 1 more town. And remind you, I have one track left. I think we'll go down this direction. And now I've sequestered this cattle ranch. So that gets me this one right here. And let's see, is this sequestered? No, it's not, because these two are open right there. Okay, so let's recap here. We are at the end of round number 2. Let's do quick points here. I have a pair of kings and a pair of queens. So that's 2 points plus the saloon, 2 times 2. That gets me 4 points right there. And we have 1 rail yard, we have 1 tunnel, and no banks yet. So, and we've only got 2 more rounds to go. So we are getting ready for round number 3. Okay, start of round number 3. We'll go ahead and grab our cards and shuffle them all back up. And we are halfway through the game, and I have not completed any of the objectives. I'm close on 2 of them. Kind of close on a 3rd one. I have enough nuggets to put in a bank. But, oh, actually, I have to get 2 banks because you can only put 4 nuggets in a bank. That is the maximum per bank. So I need to start boogieing towards banks. And I need to get some more nuggets to deposit into a 2nd bank. All right, shuffle that up and we will reveal our next one. Okay, not too shabby. We just, I believe, sequestering 5 cattle ranches, and I've already sequestered 4 of them. So we are in good shape there. All right, we are going to go ahead and burn our first card. We will select King of Hearts or Queen of Clubs. Well, I think we are going to take Hearts. And the reason being is, well, I'm going to show you. We are going to use a town action this time around. So first, we are going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. And we have definitely sequestered another cattle ranch. This river is a natural barrier, as is the mountains, as is the tracks. So, good news. We have completed at least one objective. I have 5 cattle ranches already sequestered, so one of them is complete. Now, I'm going to use a town action, and I'm going to go ahead and branch off. That's one of the special actions that we can do, is we can branch off, and that gives me 1 track. I am going to go right here. I'm going to branch off right there. Now I've got myself a bank. We'll go ahead and cross that bank off. And I have 5 nuggets. I want to deposit 4 of them. So I'm going to cross out 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we are going to put 4 in our first bank. So I only need 1 more bank, 1 more tunnel, 1 more rail yard. And figure out what this is next round. And that was the King of Hearts. So we're going to put King down here. All right. We are burning a card, Ace, and let's see, we have a 10 of Spades and a Ace of Hearts. So where am I going to go? Crossing that out, I do get an extra track. So we are going to change this to Spades. Even though it's another 10, I'm going to change that to Spades. And we are going to go 1, 2, 3. And that still gives me 1 track left to use. So what I'm thinking is maybe I go up this direction here, because I have to use another action. I have to use another special action to tunnel through. While I'm thinking of it, though, I am going to go ahead and circle the second rail yard, and I'm going to turn the card sideways, showing that we have completed that. I have 1 track left. It's just a decision. I can't just bore through here. I have to use another town action to bore through here. I think I want to, though. I think I'm going to, because not only will that'll give me another a town. So I'm going to cross another town off. That will give me 2 tracks left. I am going to use one of those, because I'm using this now to turn and tunnel into this, which allows me to grab yet another town. But the good news is I have now completed that. I have 1 track left, and I have to use it because I changed this to Spades. I have to use it from the Spades side. So I kind of like the idea of going this direction, because I want to try to sequester as much of this as I can here. And boy, I still got to get to this one of these 2 banks right here, but I'd like to pick up a little bit more gold while I'm at it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and burn a card, burning a Jack, and revealing 2 cards. I have a Queen of Spades and a 10 of Clubs. I think for sure, oh gosh, that 10 is pretty nice. The 10 of Clubs is nice because that would give me 3 pair, and I could go down to the saloon and double that. I like that. I think I want to do that. I'm going to put this 10 right here of Clubs. I'm going to go 1, 2, And that gets me this second saloon. So I get to circle this saloon for double points this round. And I've made it to this town down here. So I get to circle another town. And I have one left. I think I'm going to just go up this direction right here. Because I can maybe next time sequester this one off and get more points there. So we have one more turn left in round number 3. We will go ahead and burn a card. That is a jack. And let's see, we have a queen, and I'm looking for a king or possibly a 10. There we go. We got a king. We'll probably take that king here because that will give me a full house. And a full house is worth 4 points times 2. That'll get me 8 points. So I'd be kind of foolish not take that one. But the problem is I don't want to grab this saloon because I'm going to be using this saloon, and this one would be wasted. I'd like to sequester this, but we really can't do that. We might have to bore through the mountain here and go in a different direction. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4. We might want to circle. Yeah, let's see. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, might want to do that. That way, that gets us another nugget. Okay, so we will use a town action, and that will give us another track. So we have a total of 4 tracks, and with that action, we are going to go ahead and tunnel this time through the mountain. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets us another gold nugget here. All right, and that is what did I say? That's a king. And let's see, scoring for that, like I said, that's going to be a full house. That's 4 points times 2 because we're going ahead and use that second saloon. That will get us 8 points right there. And we still have one more bank and one more objective card. So we are going to be moving into the 4th and final round. Okay, getting ready for round number 4. Go ahead and scoop up all of our cards and shuffle again. And if you guys see that I made any mistakes of any kind, please go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below. I try my best here, but as I say in some of my other videos, talking this through and filming and looking off camera, and sometimes it can be a little overwhelming, and I might miss things that are blatantly obvious to you, the audience, but not to me. So, done shuffling our last deck. This is our 4th and final round. We have 5 turns left in this round. Let's go ahead and reveal this card. And we want to encircle 1 fort. Well, the good news is I'm already right next to a fort. I really would like to get this fort, I think. And not only is that'll get us that'll be good to get a fort, because encircling fort not only is that objective, but that gets us 4 points as well. So we'll go ahead and burn the first card, which is a jack, and I'm looking to get to the bank and a fort. We're going to grab 2 cards here. We have the Jack of Spades and the Queen of Diamonds. Boy, I kind of like the Jack of Spades. That could get me That could get me closer. 1, 2, 3. That'll only get me a gold nugget here. But I could get me closer to this fort. But I really would like to sequester. Oh gosh, if I go this direction, not only do I get a gold nugget, but I sequester 2 of these. So I think I want to go ahead and do the Jack of Spades. So we'll go 1, 2, and 3. And that will get us a gold nugget here. We'll cross that out. And notice we have now sequestered this cattle ranch there. And this cattle ranch is also sequestered from every other one. So that's nice. That gets us, we're currently at 18 points there. Now, do I want to use any kind of town action special? I don't think so. How many towns do I have anyway? I have 1 town. All right. Otherwise, if we would have went with the Queen of Diamonds, that wouldn't have been a bad idea either, because I could have picked up a gold nugget here, or oh gosh, I could have made it maybe to that bank. I really need to, concentrate on that bank. Okay. Go ahead and burn a card. We have a queen, and we have a king of clubs, and a 10 of diamonds. Well, I think we want the 10 of diamonds. I think we do, because that I need to get to another bank, and I think it's going to be very hard to get to this bank. I'm going to have to use an action here to bore through the mountain, but at least that'll get me one side. I think we're going to have to do that. So we're going to go ahead and use the 10 of diamonds, and we are going to go 1, 2, and I'm going to use this action here to bore through, and I have 1 track left. I think we'll go this direction down here in case I want to cross the river. I could, well, I need a town to cross the river, but I'm at, or do I want to go the opposite way? I think I want to go the other way. I'm going to erase this, and we're going to go up instead, just in case I want to come back around. So I need 2 more spots to get that second bank. Okay. All right, we're gonna burn a card. Oh no, that was diamonds. I wanna kind of see a diamond. There's a 10 of hearts. There we go. There's a Jack of diamonds, and that Jack will get us our first pair as well. So we're definitely gonna take that. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and go 1, 2. I have 1 track left. I'm going to go ahead and cross this out because I have 3 spaces around. I'm going to go ahead and circle this, and I'm going to deposit our next 4 diamonds, or excuse me, gold nuggets, not diamonds, 4 gold nuggets. I have 1 left that has to go off of diamonds. I could do a fork. Oh no, I don't have any towns left. Uh-oh, not good. Not good. Boy, I can't go here. I can't fork off anywhere. I guess we will just go down this direction here. I've got 2 more turns left. Be nice to maybe sequester. Boy, it's going to be tough to do. Don't think I'm going to be able to do it. But that being said, we got all 5 nuggets, even though I got 2 banks. I only had to deposit 5 nuggets. I deposited 5 nuggets. There was 4 down here, and I went ahead and deposited 4 in there. So I just really need to get this fort right now. And I can get the fort off of a club or around here, but I kind of want to see clubs, I think. We gotta work on clubs, otherwise that's 10 points. We're gonna burn a jack. And let's see, we have an ace of diamonds and a 10 of clubs. Okay, I think we want the 10 of clubs. Think we do, and we gotta pray that our next turn we get clubs. Yeah, okay, so let's do this. We're gonna take this 10 of clubs. That gets us 2 pair. We are going to go 1, 2, 3. That's going to grab us this gold nugget right there. And we just need one more club. Can we get it? I don't know, guys. I don't know. There's 1, 2, 3. We got to hope that we get a club right here. Otherwise, that's going to be 10 points against us. But we got 2 pair out of that. And unless we could get to a town and magically get ourselves a town action, but this is it. We have to burn a card. Oh no, there's a club. There's one of these two. Boy, the chances of these being a club is not good. Oh no, there's a queen. And a king of spades. Oh no, I don't think we're gonna get this one, but let's figure out. Yeah, queen of hearts. If I, yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't have any towns I can't split off. I'm not gonna be able to sequester anything. I might as well use it from spades. What can I do here from spades? I could. Can I sequester another one? I could get 1 gold nugget here. Well, gosh, no, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to be able to get that fort. I needed a town. I could split off and then do that, but yeah, no towns in sight. Yeah, it's a shame. So I think that's going to be negative 10 points against us. So is there anything I can do here? 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not going to get that saloon either. The best I'm going to do is possibly this gold nugget on this side here. Would I get anything on the queen side? No, I don't think so. No, I don't. I can't. I'm not going to be able to sequester either of those two. I'm not going to be able to get to another town. I could go from here 1, 2. No, that's not gonna. The only thing that's going to score me any points at all is this King of Spades action. So unfortunately, we're going to go this direction. So we'll go 1, 2. And anything else I could do? No, it really doesn't matter. I really can't. That's going to be it. So we're just gonna grab one more gold nugget here, and let's go ahead and figure out. So what do we say? We got the king, and we got 2 pair. We did not get a saloon, so we're only going to score 2 points. Okay, and we did not meet this objective. So let's get ready for final scoring. Okay, final scoring. If you remember the base game, you want to beat at least 60 points minus or penalized for 10 points for every objective we did not complete. We did not complete this objective. So we want to get a target. We have to beat 70 points right here. And let me go grab a calculator really quick, and we'll figure out if we did that or not. All right, final scoring. Went to go grab a calculator really quick, and let's go ahead and add up our points. First of all, let's get rid of the cards here, since we won't be scoring anything there. We did get 4 objectives, which is nice. We're not penalized on any of these. We are going to be penalized here, and now it's just strictly adding up points. So down here, after all my cards and my poker hands and my saloons, I have a total of 10, 14, 15 points down here. Now we are going to total up how many nuggets, whether I deposited them or not. It just depends on how many nuggets I circled. And right now I have circled a total of 10 nuggets. So that's going to be 10 points there. Now we are going for the banks, and here I deposited, if you recall, deposited 4 in the first one, so that is going to get me 8. And then 4 in the second bank with a multiplier of 3. That's going to be 12 points there for a total of 20 points. I did not get any forts, so there are 0 points scored right there. We have 18 points in cattle ranches. Those are all the cattle ranches that were sequestered. So we have a total of 18 points. Now, this is a multiplier, our longest network, and that I believe is town to town. And I don't know if we completed, the multiplier would be 4. I have a here, but I have to double check if I completed a network, so bear with me a second as I reread the rules. Okay, networks as described on the top of the rule book on page 8 is how many towns are connected via a single line. And they can be connected to each other, but unfortunately in this case we didn't do so hot. If you notice here, hearts, just kind of going through these, we did not connect this town here. We only have 1 on hearts. Not very good. Pretty much the same with spades. We were heading down this direction here, but we never completed, we never got to a town here or this town here, so again, just 1. Looking at diamonds, we made it all the way here. We never crossed the river, so unfortunately, we only have 1 here. The best bet that we have is clubs. We have a town that's down here, and we follow this, and all the way to here. So we have 2 towns. Fortunately, we have a multiplier of 4. So 2 times 4 is 8. And then we get 1 point for every town, whether we use them or not. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now we just got to total up our score here, and hopefully we will beat 70. And I'll be honest with you guys, I have to use a calculator. So bear with me as I... because my math skills are admittedly horrible. Okay, so I'm using down here, I'm getting 15 points, plus 10, plus 20, plus 18, plus 8, plus 6, for a grand total of 77 points. Thank goodness. We did get penalized, so we had to beat a score of 70. So, unfortunately, if we would have made this, the swing, the margin would have been greater because it would have been a base score of 60. And, of course, if we completed this, well, that would have got us at least 4 points as well. So, anyway, that is Pioneer Rails set on medium difficulty. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. If you do or have any comments, go ahead and please leave me a message in the comment section below. And until next time, my name is Jason, and thanks for watching my channel, Pips-N-Chits.